Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samar News. Here are today's headlines. At least 5 worshippers have been killed and 35 others injured when a suspected suicide bomber detonated an explosive inside a mosque in Maiduguri, the capital of Nigeria's Borno state, during evening prayers. No group has claimed responsibility for the attack. The blast at the Al-Adam Mosque occurred as congregants gathered for evening worship. The US Justice Department has found more than 1 million more documents potentially tied to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, delaying a full release for weeks while officials redact details to protect victims. In a message shared on social media, the Justice Department said more than 1 million additional documents potentially related to Epstein had been uncovered by the FBI and the US Attorney's Office in Manhattan, without elaborating on when or how the documents were found. North Korea's Kim Jong-un has sharply criticised a new nuclear submarine agreement between the United States and South Korea, calling it a direct threat to regional security. The comments came as Kim inspected a domestic submarine facility and oversaw missile tests. According to North Korean state media KCNA, Kim described the deal as an offensive act severely violating Pyongyang's security and maritime sovereignty. Kim also oversaw the successful test firing of a new high-altitude, long-range anti-air missile into the Sea of Japan. The White House has directed US military forces to concentrate almost exclusively on interdicting Venezuelan oil for at least the next 2 months. A US official said that while military measures remain possible, the current strategy is to leverage sanctions and economic tools to compel Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro to make concessions. President Donald Trump has privately urged Maduro to step down, warning that Venezuela could face an economic calamity by late January if the government does not comply with US demands. Countries including Britain, Canada, Germany and others have condemned the Israeli Security Cabinet's approval of 19 new settlements in the occupied West Bank, saying they violated international law and risked fueling instability. A joint statement released by Britain, Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Iceland, Ireland, Japan, Malta, the Netherlands, Norway and Spain read that they called on Israel to reverse this decision, as well as the expansion of settlements. Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Saar rejected the statement in an X post, saying the decision aimed to help address security threats faced by Israel. Russian air defense units have downed 25 Moscow-bound Ukrainian drones throughout the day. Moscow Mayor Sergei Sobyanin, in a series of posts on the Telegram messaging app, said the drones were repelled over a period of about 23 hours. Emergency crews were examining fragments where they hit the ground, but no damage was reported. 9 of the drones were repelled from just after 11 p.m. onward. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has also called for peace in his Christmas address, saying the war with Russia continues to bring hardship. He accused Moscow of launching drone and missile attacks, adding that such actions run counter to Christian values.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has been briefed on US proposals for a possible Ukraine peace deal following contacts between Kremlin envoy Kirill Dmitriev and representatives of President Donald Trump, the Kremlin said. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said Russia would now formulate its position, but refused to discuss Moscow's reaction or the format of the documents, stressing that talks would not be conducted through the media.
That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samar.tv. Thank you for watching Samar News.